Hello, this is Richard Biggs from Cube Intelligence, and I'm back for my monthly update. I'm sure you guys have been eagerly waiting for this new feed. As you can see outside the window, it's a hot and humid day in Korea. We're in the middle of the monsoon season, so we've got a lot of rain. It's really hot and sticky, so pretty uncomfortable. But fortunately, like we've been saying, the COVID situation in Korea is pretty much under control. So all of us are hard at work, staying safe, and I hope you guys are taking all the necessary precautions to take care of your health. So we don't have any particular issues to update you on this month. So we're going to dive straight into some of the questions that you had for us this time. At the moment we're listed on two Korean exchanges, Probit and Cash Arrest, and two international exchanges, CoinNail and HitBTC, which are frequently in the top 20 rankings of crypto exchanges. So we're quite happy with our listing situation at the moment. So yes, we are planning to work more closely with an exchange in the future. It is not one of the ones mentioned above, but I'm afraid it's not really right for me to say which one it is at the moment. It is a smaller Korean exchange, up and coming, very technologically sound, very willing to partner with us. So we'll have some more news on that in the future. Yeah, I think we've covered how the Cube box rewards its users with Cube tokens several times in the past. At the moment, our policy is still unchanged. That if a user driver meets the safe driving goals for the week, then they get rewarded with 3,500 won's worth of Cube tokens, about $3. We still have a high rate of participation in this, with a lot of people meeting that safe driving target, which is great, because it's one of our targets, KPIs in terms of social impact in making Korea a better place to drive. That's going very, very well. The tokens are being distributed from our own wallet, but as you know, the Cube token price is so low at the moment, so we're continually buying back the tokens and recharging our wallet and then paying them out. So ultimately, we're taking the tokens from the market and distributing them to the Cube box users. Obviously, we would love to list Cube Intelligence or Papa Mobility, any of our subsidiary companies. At the moment, it's really early days. I mean, there are all sorts of listing requirements, and it's unlikely that we'll be listing any of our companies within the next few years. What's much more likely is that if we get our services up and running to a level where we can show really good growth and traction, then a lot of our companies are sort of very well placed for M&A action. So that's one of the ways in which we want to unlock the value that's in these companies. But yeah, I mean, we love to list the companies, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. India, as we've explained before, the COVID situation started becoming pretty bad back in March, and it's only got worse since then. It really hasn't got any better. To such an extent, they've had four months of lockdown, and even though the numbers are still rising, they've actually eased the regulations on personal mobility and operation of taxis. So we've actually hit the roads with our cars beginning last week, 15th of July, and yeah, at the moment, our cars are driving around Chennai, picking people up. So the service is going very well. It's really a question now for us to market this service and get a broad user base. Start building our customer base in Chennai. So you guys could really help us out by visiting our Facebook page, which is Papa Cab. Liking the page, liking the posts there, Going to the Google Play Store, looking out for the PapaCab app and downloading that so that we can rise in the Google Play rankings. So there's many ways that you can help us out with this. Like we've said before, I guess you might be wondering, what does this have to do with me? How does PapaCab becoming a successful service help the price of the Cube Auto token? And really, like we've said before, it's about us building a service and building a broad user base so that we can start using our Cube tokens as a means of transaction inside the service. And as more people use that payment method, then more people will want to buy the auto tokens on the open market. And so this is the way that we want to grow the demand. So it really is in all of our best interest to help out with the launch of these services, because ultimately it's going to mean demand for the Cube tokens. Yes. So I'm the CEO of Cube Intelligence, which is the kind of the mother company, the holding company of the various subsidiaries we have, which is Papa Mobility, Park AI. So I'm not the CEO of the subsidiary companies. Cube Intelligence has not received investment directly, and I wouldn't really want to comment on the financial situation of our subsidiary companies. So I'm going to pass on this question if you don't mind. I think that's it for today. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to this channel. I think we need to get up to 1,000 subscribers for us to get all sorts of YouTube benefits. So subscribe. Please go to our PapaCab Facebook page. Like all the stuff on there. Instagram. Please help us out by really acting by becoming more of a community. And I know that we haven't done the best job in community building, but it's one of the things we're working on. And I hope we can all come together as a community and support the various projects that we're doing for all of our benefits. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you next month. Bye.